Welcome, beautiful soul, to this divine encounter. If you're watching this video right now, it's not by chance but by heavenly design. The angels have guided you here because you're ready for the message I'm about to share. Your heart has been longing, searching, and perhaps even aching for that deep connection with your true soulmate. Today, the heavens want you to know your wait is coming to an end. Your soulmate journey is about to take a magnificent turn. Type "ready" in the comments right now if you're prepared to receive this divine message about your soulmate. The angels want you to understand something powerful today. Your soulmate connection is going to exceed your expectations in every way. When we say your soulmate has a big one, we're talking about a heart so expansive, a love so immense, and a spiritual presence so profound that it will transform your entire existence. This isn't just about physical connection, though that will be beautifully aligned as well. This is about a soul that carries a tremendous capacity for love, understanding, and divine union with yours. Your emotional needs, your spiritual hunger, your desire for true partnership, all these aspects will find their completion in this divine union. The angels want you to know that the universe doesn't create hunger without also creating the means of satisfaction. You've been hungry for this connection precisely because it exists for you. Type "believe" if you're opening your heart to this truth right now. I see many of you have been through disappointments. Perhaps you've met people who seemed right but ultimately weren't your divine match. The angels want you to understand that those experiences weren't failures. They were preparation. Each relationship taught you something vital about yourself, clarified your needs, and helped you recognize what true love should feel like. Without those experiences, you might not recognize your soulmate when they appear. Those previous connections were stepping stones, not mistakes. The divine realm operates on perfect timing, not human schedules. Many of you have grown impatient, wondering when your person will arrive. The angels are showing me that for many watching this video, your soulmate is already making their way to you. The universe has been aligning circumstances, removing obstacles, and preparing both of you for this divine meeting. Some of you may even already know this person, but the timing hasn't been right for the full blossoming of your connection until now. Type "patience" if you're willing to trust divine timing in your love journey. What makes this soulmate connection so special? The angels are revealing that it carries a particular signature of divine blessing. This isn't just any relationship. It's one that has been specifically designed to help you fulfill your highest purpose. Your soulmate doesn't just complement your personality, they complement your soul's mission on Earth. Together, you'll accomplish things neither of you could achieve alone. This is why the satisfaction is guaranteed. Because this union serves not just your human desires, but your spiritual purpose. I'm being shown that many of you have been feeling an intensification of longing recently. Perhaps you've been experiencing vivid dreams about a lover whose face you can't quite see. Maybe you've felt a presence beside you when you wake in the night. Some of you have experienced sudden, unexplainable waves of emotion, joy, anticipation, even love, with no apparent cause. These are not random experiences. They are spiritual attunements, preparing your energy field for the frequency of your soulmate's love. Your souls are already communicating across time and space. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been on their own journey of preparation. They've been learning lessons, healing wounds, and developing the capacity to love you fully. Some of you have been frustrated by the wait, but consider this. Would you want to meet your soulmate before they were ready to recognize and cherish you? Before they had developed the strength to stand beside you through life's challenges? The divine timing of your union isn't about punishment or testing. It's about ensuring that when you come together, both of you are truly ready for the magnitude of this connection. Type grateful if you can appreciate the wisdom in this divine timing. There's something important the angels want me to emphasize. This soulmate connection will indeed satisfy your desires for passion and physical connection. The phrase, "your soulmate has a big one," speaks to the enormous capacity for pleasure and joy you'll experience together. Your intimate life will be a beautiful expression of your spiritual connection, sacred, fulfilling, and healing. The physical chemistry between you will be undeniable, but it won't be shallow or purely physical. It will be the earthly expression of a heavenly bond, where two souls recognize each other through the language of touch. I'm being shown that for many of you, past experiences have created fears around intimacy and vulnerability. Perhaps you've been hurt, betrayed, or simply left feeling that true connection is impossible. The angels want you to know that this soulmate connection will heal those wounds. Your soulmate will approach you with such tenderness, such respect, and such genuine love that those old fears will gradually dissolve. The physical aspect of your relationship will be a journey of mutual healing and discovery, where both of you feel completely safe to be your authentic selves. The angels are showing me that your soulmate has a quality that's particularly rare. In today's world, they possess emotional depth and maturity. They've done their inner work. They understand themselves. They take responsibility for their feelings and actions. This emotional intelligence is part of what makes them capable of truly satisfying your heart's deepest needs. They won't play games or run from intimacy. They will stay present even during challenging times, and they'll communicate with honesty and compassion. Type depth if you're ready for this level of emotional connection. Now let's talk about recognition. How will you know when you've met this soulmate with the big heart who guarantees your satisfaction? The angels are showing me several signs to watch for. First, there will be an undeniable sense of familiarity, not just attraction, but a feeling of having known this person before. Your soul will recognize theirs. Second, you'll feel unusually comfortable being your authentic self around them, even from the beginning. Third, your connection will have a quality of timelessness. Hours may pass like minutes when you're together. Fourth, you'll notice synchronicities surrounding your meeting and relationship, meaningful coincidences that seem to confirm you're on the right path. But perhaps the most important sign is this: your connection with this person will make you feel more like yourself, not less. They won't diminish your light or try to change your essence. Instead, their presence in your life will help you become more fully who you truly are. This is the hallmark of a true soulmate connection. It doesn't require you to become smaller or different. It encourages your authentic expansion. With them, you'll feel a freedom to be exactly who you are, and that freedom will be the foundation of the profound satisfaction you'll experience together. Type authentic if you're committed to accepting nothing less than this kind of true recognition. The angels are also showing me that many of you have been preparing for this soulmate connection without even realizing it. Every time you've chosen self-love over self-criticism, you've been preparing. Every time you've set a healthy boundary, you've been preparing. Every time you've honored your own needs and desires instead of abandoning them for others, you've been preparing. Every moment of healing, every act of self-care, every step toward becoming more authentically yourself has been creating the energetic conditions necessary for this divine union to manifest. I'm being guided to tell you something that might surprise you. Your soulmate has been dreaming of you too. Just as you felt those inexplicable moments of longing and connection, they've experienced their own version of the same. The angels show me that many of your soulmates have been feeling drawn to certain places, interests, or communities without fully understanding why. These are divine breadcrumbs leading them toward you. Some have even caught glimpses of your energy or essence in their dreams or meditation. The connection is already forming on the spiritual plane. It's simply waiting for the perfect moment to manifest in the physical world. There's a particular quality about your coming union that the angels want to emphasize. This relationship will combine the sacred and the passionate in a way you may have thought impossible. Our culture often separates these aspects of love, portraying relationships as either spiritually profound but physically restrained, or physically intense but spiritually empty. Your soulmate connection will transcend this false dichotomy. With them, you'll experience how physical passion can be a pathway to spiritual transcendence, and how spiritual connection naturally expresses itself through passionate physical love. This integration of the sacred and the sensual is part of what guarantees your complete satisfaction. Type wholeness if you're ready for this integrated love experience. The angels are showing me that timing is particularly significant for those watching this message. For many of you, there have been delays and obstacles that seemed unnecessary and painful. But I'm being shown that these delays were actually acts of divine protection. Some of you needed to complete important personal healing before meeting your soulmate. Others needed to establish yourselves in your purpose or career. And for many, your soulmate simply wasn't ready yet. They were completing their own journey of preparation. The universe wasn't withholding your blessing. It was ensuring that when it arrived, you would be truly ready to receive and maintain it. Now I'm seeing something remarkable, a wave of divine energy that's currently sweeping across our planet, activating soulmate connections at an unprecedented rate. This cosmic alignment is creating perfect conditions for divine unions to manifest. That's why you're watching this video now. Your energy is resonating with this wave of manifestation. Your soulmate connection isn't just possible, it's cosmically supported and energetically favored during this unique period. The veil between you and your beloved is thinner than it has ever been. Some of you are wondering about specific timelines. While the angels rarely provide exact dates, as human free will and choices can affect timing, I am being shown that for many watching this video, your divine meeting will occur within a relatively short time frame. Days, weeks, or a few months for most of you. Some of you may even experience a reconnection with someone from your past who has undergone their own transformation and is now ready to be the soulmate they couldn't be before. Type soon if you're feeling the imminence of this divine connection. There's an important distinction the angels want me to clarify. This soulmate connection we're discussing isn't about completing you or filling an emptiness. You are already whole. Your soulmate doesn't bring what you lack. They reflect and amplify what you already are. Think of it as two whole circles overlapping to create something greater than either alone. A vesica piscis, the sacred geometry of divine union. This understanding is crucial because it shifts your energy from desperate seeking to sovereign attraction. Your soulmate isn't coming to rescue you. They're coming to journey with you, to co-create with you, to explore the mysteries of existence alongside you. The angels are showing me that your soulmate will have an almost magical ability to understand you. They'll see parts of yourself that others have missed or misinterpreted. They'll recognize your gifts, even the ones you've doubted or hidden. They'll intuitively grasp your emotional needs, often before you've expressed them. This deep understanding is part of what makes the satisfaction in this relationship so complete. Being truly seen and known is one of the soul's deepest longings. With your soulmate, you'll experience the profound relief and joy of being completely understood. Now let's talk about the challenges, because the angels never promise that any relationship, even a divine soulmate connection, will be without difficulties. What makes this relationship different isn't the absence of challenges, but how you'll navigate them together. Your soulmate will approach conflicts with maturity, compassion, and a genuine desire for resolution rather than victory. They'll listen to understand, not to respond. They'll stay present during difficult conversations rather than shutting down or walking away. And perhaps most importantly, they'll see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to doubt the relationship. Type growth if you're ready for this mature approach to relationship challenges. I'm being shown that many of you have developed specific patterns in relationships that have prevented you from experiencing true satisfaction. Perhaps you've chosen partners who couldn't commit fully. Maybe you've abandoned your own needs to keep peace. Some of you have accepted less than you deserve out of fear that asking for more would mean ending up alone. The angels want you to know that your soulmate connection will naturally disrupt these patterns. This person's energy and approach will make it almost impossible for you to fall back into old habits. Their authentic love will call forth your authentic self, making those old patterns feel as uncomfortable as shoes you've outgrown. There's something specific about your soulmate's presence that the angels are highlighting. They carry an energy of abundance rather than scarcity. This applies to all aspects of life, including love. They don't love from a place of emptiness or need. They love from a place of fullness and choice. They don't withhold affection, attention, or appreciation because they understand these are renewable resources that grow with sharing. This abundance mentality is part of what guarantees your satisfaction. There will always be more love, more understanding, more support, more passion. The well of your connection won't run dry because both of you will continuously replenish it. The angels are showing me that for many of you, this soulmate connection will feel like coming home after a long journey. There will be a sense of relief, of rightness, of finally being where you belong. This feeling of homecoming isn't just emotional, it's energetic and spiritual. Your energy fields naturally harmonize, creating a sense of peace and security that's rare in human relationships. When you're together, your nervous systems will gradually synchronize, allowing both of you to relax into a state of deep trust. This energetic homecoming is part of the big satisfaction your soulmate brings. It satisfies not just your heart or mind, but your entire being, down to the cellular level. Type home if you're longing for this sense of energetic belonging. I'm being guided to address a concern many of you have, the fear that you might miss this soulmate connection or somehow prevent it from manifesting. The angels want to reassure you that this connection is divinely orchestrated. You cannot miss what is truly yours. If you're watching this message, you've already taken the most important step. You've opened yourself to the possibility. The universe will handle the details of bringing you together. Your job isn't to orchestrate the meeting, but to prepare your heart and energy to recognize and receive this love when it appears. Trust that you will be guided to the right place at the right time, and that your soulmate is being similarly guided toward you. The angels are showing me that some of you have specific criteria or must-haves for your ideal partner. While it's good to know what you value, be careful about rigid expectations regarding how your soulmate will appear in your life. They might not match your mental image in terms of physical appearance, age, background, or life situation. What they will match is your energy, your values, your vision for the future, and your capacity for growth. The satisfaction they bring won't be because they tick all your mental boxes, but because they resonate with your soul in a way that transcends your conscious criteria. There's a particular quality of your soulmate's love that the angels are emphasizing: its constancy. In a world where so many things are fleeting and changeable, your soulmate's love will have a steady, reliable quality that you can truly rest in. This doesn't mean their love won't evolve or deepen over time. It simply means its foundation will remain unshaken by the typical stresses and changes that destabilize other relationships. This constancy is part of the big satisfaction they bring, the profound relief of having one area of your life where you don't have to doubt, where you can be certain of your welcome and belonging. Type constant if you're ready for this unwavering love. The angels are showing me that your soulmate connection will have a particularly beautiful quality. It will be both deeply passionate and genuinely compassionate. These two energies will flow together seamlessly. Your soulmate will desire you intensely, while also caring for your well-being tenderly. They'll be able to see you as both a divine being worthy of reverence and an earthly being worthy of desire. This integration of passion and compassion creates a unique kind of safety, one where you can explore the heights of pleasure and the depths of intimacy without fear of being objectified or diminished. I'm being guided to address something that might be holding some of you back: the belief that you're not worthy of this kind of profound love. The angels want you to understand that worthiness isn't something you earn, it's something you are. You were created for love. Your capacity to give and receive love is your birthright, not a reward for perfection. Your soulmate won't love you because you've achieved some arbitrary standard of worthiness. They'll love you because your soul and theirs are divinely designed to recognize each other. Your perceived flaws and wounds won't repel them. Often, these are precisely the places where your souls will connect most deeply. The angels are showing me that this soulmate connection will have a particularly powerful effect on your relationship with yourself. Your soulmate's love will act as a mirror, reflecting back to you your own beauty, power, and divinity in ways that are impossible to deny. Their genuine appreciation of who you are will help heal the places where you've judged or rejected yourself. This doesn't mean they won't see your shadows or challenges. It means they'll love you completely, wholeness and wounds alike. This unconditional acceptance becomes a template that teaches you how to love yourself with the same completeness. Type mirror if you're ready for this reflection of your true self. There's a sensory aspect to your soulmate connection that the angels want me to highlight. This person's presence will feel unmistakably good to your body and energy field. Their touch, their voice, their scent, all will create a sense of rightness and pleasure that goes beyond normal attraction. Your body will recognize them as safe, as home. This physical recognition is an ancient wisdom that often perceives truth more quickly than the mind. When you meet, allow yourself to notice these sensory responses. They're not shallow or merely physical. They're your body's way of confirming what your soul already knows. This person is yours. I'm being shown that for many of you, there's a specific energetic exchange that will characterize your soulmate connection. Your energies will naturally balance and harmonize each other. If you tend toward anxiety, their presence will have a grounding effect. If you're more withdrawn, their energy will gently draw you out without overwhelming you. If you tend to give too much, they'll teach you the beauty of receiving. This natural balancing isn't about one of you changing to accommodate the other. It's about the inherent complementary nature of your energies. Together, you'll find an equilibrium that neither of you could create alone. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate connection will be particularly healing for your relationship with pleasure. Many of you have complicated histories with pleasure. Perhaps you've been taught it's selfish or spiritually suspect. Maybe you've experienced pleasure mixed with pain or betrayal. Your soulmate will help you reclaim pleasure as a birthright, as a divine gift, as a path to spiritual connection rather than a distraction from it. They'll create a space where your desire is honored, where your enjoyment is prioritized, where your body's wisdom is respected. This healing of your relationship with pleasure is part of the complete satisfaction they bring. Type pleasure if you're ready to heal this aspect of your life. There's something important the angels want me to address about communication in this soulmate connection. With this person, you'll experience a level of understanding that sometimes transcends words. You'll develop your own private language of gestures, glances, and inside jokes. You'll often find yourselves thinking the same thought simultaneously or completing each other's sentences. This telepathic quality isn't mystical coincidence. It's the result of two souls vibrating at compatible frequencies, creating a field of shared consciousness. This deep communication will satisfy a longing many of you have carried, to be understood without having to explain yourself completely. I'm being shown that your soulmate connection will have a particularly beautiful effect on your creativity and self-expression. Something about your soulmate's presence and appreciation will make it safer for you to express your authentic voice, whether through art, writing, music, dance, or simply speaking your truth in everyday conversations. They'll create a space where your expression is welcomed rather than judged, encouraged rather than criticized. Many of you will discover gifts and creative abilities you didn't know you possessed, simply because your soulmate's love makes it safe for these aspects of yourself to emerge. Type create if you're ready for this creative blossoming. The angels are showing me that timing is particularly significant for many of you watching this message. Some of you have recently completed important cycles of healing or growth. Others have recently made difficult decisions that aligned you more fully with your authentic path. Still others have recently cleared old energetic attachments or released relationships that weren't serving your highest good. These completions have created energetic space for your soulmate connection to manifest. The universe abhors a vacuum. When you release what isn't truly yours, you create room for what is. There's a spiritual dimension to your soulmate connection that the angels want to emphasize. This relationship isn't just about human love and companionship. It's about two souls joining forces to accomplish spiritual work together. You and your soulmate have a shared purpose, a joint mission that's part of why you've incarnated in this lifetime. Your connection will naturally support both of you in fulfilling this purpose, whether it involves creative collaboration, healing work, community building, or simply creating a home filled with such love that it becomes a lighthouse for others. This sense of shared purpose is part of what makes the satisfaction of this connection so complete. It fulfills not just your human desires, but your soul's mission. I'm being guided to tell you that your soulmate will have a particularly beautiful quality. They will celebrate your growth rather than feeling threatened by it. In many relationships, one person's evolution can create insecurity or resistance in the other. Your soulmate will be different. They'll genuinely delight in your expansion, your achievements, your increasing radiance. They'll be your biggest cheerleader, your most loyal supporter. This doesn't mean they won't have moments of human insecurity, but their overriding response to your growth will be joy rather than fear. This quality allows the relationship to be a vehicle for evolution rather than a constraint. Type grow. If you're ready for a love that celebrates your expansion, the angels are showing me that this soulmate connection will have a transformative effect on how you experience time. With this person, you'll find yourself more naturally present, more fully engaged with the now. The anxious projection into the future and the regretful dwelling in the past will gradually diminish as your connection anchors you in the present moment. This shift happens because deep love activates the part of your brain and energy field associated with presence. When you feel truly safe, truly seen, and truly satisfied, the nervous system relaxes its vigilance about past and future, allowing you to sink more fully into the now. This presence is another aspect of the satisfaction your soulmate brings, the profound contentment of being fully here, fully alive. There's an important distinction the angels want me to clarify. While this soulmate connection will indeed be profoundly satisfying, it won't be static or predictable. It will be a living, evolving relationship that continues to surprise and delight you throughout your journey together. Your soulmate won't be satisfied with maintaining the status quo or settling into comfortable routines that lack growth. They'll continuously invite you into new experiences, deeper intimacy, greater understanding. This dynamic quality ensures that the satisfaction you experience won't diminish over time, but will actually deepen and expand as your connection evolves. Type evolve if you're ready for this ever-deepening journey. I'm being shown that your soulmate will have a particularly healing approach to your vulnerabilities and wounds. Instead of exploiting these tender places, as some past connections might have done, they'll approach them with reverence and care. They won't rush you to heal faster or pressure you to expose what isn't ready to be seen. They'll create a container of such safety and acceptance that your healing unfolds naturally, without force. This reverent approach to your wounds is part of the big love they bring, a love expansive enough to hold all of you, including the parts you've tried to hide or change. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate connection will be characterized by genuine equality and reciprocity. This doesn't mean you'll be identical or that you'll contribute in exactly the same ways. It means there will be a fundamental balance of power, of giving and receiving, of vulnerability and strength. Neither of you will consistently dominate or submit. You'll move together in a dance of mutual respect and shared leadership. This equality creates a particular kind of satisfaction. The relief of not having to be either more or less than you are in order to maintain the relationship. There's something specific about how your soulmate will approach disagreements that the angels want to highlight. They'll bring a quality of curiosity rather than judgment to moments of difference. Instead of assuming they know your motives or jumping to conclusions about your behavior, they'll ask questions, listen deeply, and seek to understand your perspective. This curious approach transforms potential conflicts from threats to the relationship into opportunities for deeper knowing. It's part of what makes the satisfaction of this connection so complete, the relief of being approached with openness rather than accusation, with wonder rather than assumption. Type curious if you're ready for this open-hearted approach to difference. I'm being guided to tell you that your soulmate will have a particular gift for helping you reconnect with joy and playfulness. Many of you have become serious under the weight of life's responsibilities and challenges. Your soulmate will remind you how to laugh, how to play, how to find delight in simple pleasures. They'll have a knack for drawing out your inner child, for creating moments of pure fun amidst the complexities of adult life. This restoration of joy is part of the satisfaction they bring, the return to a natural state of delight that is your birthright, but that many of you have lost touch with along the way. The angels are showing me that your soulmate will have a particularly beautiful relationship with truth. They'll be honest without being cruel, authentic without being careless with your feelings. In a world where many people either hide their truth to keep peace or wield it as a weapon, your soulmate will offer a different way, truth spoken with love, with timing, with care for its impact. This commitment to loving honesty creates a foundation of trust that's essential for the deep satisfaction this relationship will bring. You'll never have to wonder where you stand or what they're really thinking. Their words and actions will align in a harmony that brings profound peace. Type truth if you're ready for this authentic connection. There's a specific quality about physical intimacy with your soulmate that the angels want me to address. Your connection will naturally blend the physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions of intimacy. Many relationships emphasize one of these aspects at the expense of others, but your soulmate connection will integrate all three. Physical pleasure becomes a pathway to emotional bonding, which opens into spiritual communion. This integrated approach to intimacy creates a depth of satisfaction that transcends what most people experience. It's not just your body that will be fulfilled, but your heart, mind, and soul as well. I'm being shown that many of you have been experiencing specific physical sensations as your soulmate draws nearer energetically. Some of you feel warmth or tingling in your heart center. Others experience spontaneous waves of joy or anticipation. Some have noticed increased sensitivity in your body, particularly around your crown, third eye, throat, or heart chakras. These sensations aren't random. They're your energy body's response to the approaching frequency of your soulmate. Your subtle bodies are already beginning to attune to each other, preparing for your physical meeting. Pay attention to these sensations. They're confirmations that the connection is real and drawing closer. Type feeling if you've been experiencing these energetic signals. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate connection will have a particularly beautiful quality of emotional safety. With this person, you'll feel free to express the full range of your emotions without fear of abandonment, criticism, or rejection. You won't need to edit your feelings or present only your positive emotions. Your soulmate will have the capacity to stay present and loving even when you're angry, sad, afraid, or confused. This emotional safety is rare in human relationships, and it creates a particular kind of satisfaction, the relief of being able to bring your whole emotional self into the relationship without fear. There's something important the angels want me to clarify about the timing of your soulmate's arrival. While many of you will indeed meet this person soon, the most important factor isn't the external timing, but your internal readiness. The universe isn't withholding this connection from you, it's preparing both you and your soulmate for a meeting that can actually sustain the magnitude of what you're both capable of creating together. Every moment of healing, every step towards self-love, every act of courage in your current life is bringing this connection closer. Trust that the timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with your human preferences. Type trust if you're willing to surrender to divine timing while continuing your preparation. I'm being guided to tell you that your soulmate connection will have a particularly powerful effect on your relationship with abundance. Many of you have struggled with scarcity consciousness in various areas of life: money, time, opportunity, love. Your soulmate will carry and transmit an energy of abundance that gradually transforms your own relationship with having enough. This doesn't necessarily mean material wealth, though that may come too, but rather an internal sense of sufficiency, of having what you need, of trusting in the universe's provision. This shift in consciousness is part of the big satisfaction your soulmate brings, the relief of moving from anxious lack into trusting abundance. The angels are showing me that your soulmate will have a particular gift for helping you reclaim aspects of yourself that you've abandoned or suppressed. Perhaps you set aside creative pursuits for practical concerns. Maybe you muted your authentic voice to keep peace in previous relationships. Your soulmate will instinctively recognize these lost parts of you and will create conditions that invite them to return. Sometimes they'll do this consciously, through direct encouragement. Other times it will happen naturally, as their appreciation makes it safe for your full self to emerge. This reclamation of your wholeness is part of what makes this connection so deeply satisfying. It returns you to yourself. Type reclaim if you're ready to welcome back these lost aspects of your being. There's a specific quality about communication with your soulmate that the angels want to highlight. Beyond the telepathic connection I mentioned earlier, there will be a particular ease and clarity in your verbal exchanges. Misunderstandings, while they may occasionally occur, will resolve quickly because both of you are genuinely committed to understanding rather than being right. You'll develop a shared vocabulary that captures the unique aspects of your connection. This clear, heart-centered communication creates a foundation for the deep satisfaction this relationship brings. The relief of being able to express yourself and be accurately received. I'm being guided to address something that concerns many of you, the fear that you might not recognize your soulmate when they appear. The angels want you to understand that recognition happens on multiple levels. Your mind might initially have questions or doubts, especially if this person doesn't match your conscious expectations. But your body, heart, and soul will know. Pay attention to physical sensations, emotional responses, and that quiet inner knowing that transcends logical analysis. Trust these deeper ways of knowing, even when your mind is still catching up. The recognition may not always be instantaneous. For some of you, it will unfold gradually as you get to know each other, but it will be unmistakable when it arrives. Type recognize if you're committed to trusting your deeper wisdom when your soulmate appears. The angels are showing me that your soulmate connection will have a particularly beautiful effect on your sense of purpose and direction in life. Many of you have felt uncertain about your path, unsure of what you're meant to contribute or create. Your soulmate won't give you your purpose, but their presence and support will help you recognize and embrace it more fully. Something about their particular way of seeing you will illuminate aspects of your gifts and calling that have remained in shadow. This clarification of purpose is part of the satisfaction they bring, the relief of moving from confusion into clarity about why you're here and what you're meant to offer. There's something specific about physical presence with your soulmate that the angels want me to address. When you're together, you'll experience a particular quality of aliveness, as if all your senses are heightened. Colors may seem more vivid, food may taste more delicious, music may feel more moving. This heightened sensory experience isn't just romantic idealization, it's an actual energetic phenomenon that occurs when two compatible energy fields come into proximity. Your combined field creates a frequency that enhances perception and presence. This sensory aliveness is part of the complete satisfaction your soulmate brings, the joy of experiencing the world with greater richness and depth. Type alive if you're ready for this heightened experience of life. I'm being guided to tell you that your soulmate will have a particular gift for helping you process and integrate your past experiences. They'll listen to your stories with such presence and compassion that telling them becomes a healing act. They'll offer perspectives that help you reframe painful events in ways that reveal their purpose and gift. They'll witness your journey without judgment, helping you see the wisdom and strength you've gained through even the most difficult chapters. This compassionate witnessing is part of the big satisfaction they bring. The relief of being truly seen in the fullness of your journey, neither defined by your wounds nor required to pretend they don't exist. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate connection will be characterized by a particular quality of grace, the ability to move through challenges with dignity, to extend forgiveness, to begin again without carrying the weight of past mistakes. This grace doesn't mean avoiding difficult conversations or pretending that hurtful actions don't matter. It means addressing what needs to be addressed and then genuinely releasing it, rather than storing it as ammunition for future conflicts. This capacity for grace creates a special kind of satisfaction, the relief of knowing that your human imperfections won't accumulate into an insurmountable barrier to love. Type grace if you're ready for this forgiving approach to relationship. There's a specific aspect of physical connection with your soulmate that the angels want me to highlight. Beyond the pleasure and passion I've already described, there will be a profound healing quality to your touch. The simple act of holding hands, embracing, or lying beside each other will have a soothing effect on your nervous system. Your body will register their presence as deeply safe, allowing tension and vigilance to release. This physical regulation is part of what makes the satisfaction of this connection so complete. The profound relief of a body that can finally rest in the presence of trustworthy love. I'm being shown that your soulmate connection will have a particularly beautiful effect on your relationship with the divine. Whether you conceptualize this as God, universe, source, or simply the greater mystery of existence, your connection with your soulmate will deepen your spiritual awareness and practice. This happens because true soulmate love naturally elevates your frequency, making you more receptive to subtle energies and spiritual insights. Additionally, the security of human love creates a foundation from which you can more confidently explore the greater mysteries. This spiritual amplification is part of the complete satisfaction your soulmate brings, the joy of feeling more connected to both human and divine love. Type divine if you're ready for this spiritual deepening. The angels are showing me that many of you have been receiving specific signs and synchronicities related to your soulmate connection. Perhaps you've been seeing particular symbols, animals, or numbers repeatedly. Maybe you've been drawn to certain locations or activities without understanding why. Some of you have experienced dreams or visions that felt significant but whose meaning wasn't immediately clear. Pay attention to these signs. They're breadcrumbs on the path to your divine meeting. Your conscious mind doesn't need to interpret them perfectly. Your soul understands their guidance. There's an important distinction the angels want me to make about the nature of soulmate connections. While your relationship will indeed feel destined and divinely orchestrated, it still requires your conscious participation and choice. Destiny opens the door, but you must walk through it. This means staying aware, being willing to step outside your comfort zone, and sometimes taking risks that your logical mind might question. Your soulmate connection is both a gift and a co-creation, supported by divine grace but brought to fruition through your conscious engagement. Type choose if you're willing to actively participate in manifesting this divine connection. I'm being guided to address a concern many of you have: the fear that you're too damaged or broken for this kind of profound love. The angels want you to understand that your wounds aren't obstacles to your soulmate connection. In many cases, they're actually pathways to it. The places where you've been hurt are also the places where you've developed compassion, wisdom, and depth. Your soulmate won't be repelled by your history. They'll recognize the beauty and strength that have emerged from your challenges. This doesn't mean you shouldn't continue your healing journey, but it does mean you don't need to achieve some mythical state of perfection before you're worthy of this connection. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate will have a particular gift for helping you expand your perspective beyond limiting beliefs. They'll question assumptions you've never thought to examine, offer viewpoints you haven't considered, and introduce you to ideas that stretch your understanding. This expansion won't feel threatening because it will be offered with such love and respect. It's part of what makes the satisfaction of this connection so complete. The joy of growing beyond previous limitations into a larger, more nuanced understanding of yourself and the world. Type expand if you're ready for this broadening of perspective. As we draw near the close of this divine message, I want to emphasize what the angels have been showing me throughout: the extraordinary nature of the love that's coming into your life. This isn't just another relationship. It's a union that will transform your understanding of what love can be. The satisfaction it brings isn't just about desires being met or needs being fulfilled. It's about experiencing a completeness, a rightness, a homecoming that many humans spend lifetimes seeking but never find. You have been chosen for this experience because your soul is ready, because you've done the inner work, because you've maintained faith despite disappointments. The time for preparation is coming to completion. The divine orchestration is in its final movements. Your soulmate, with their big heart, their deep understanding, their passionate love, their gentle healing, is making their way to you. All that's required now is your willingness to receive, to recognize, to embrace what's being offered. Type "ready" in the comments one final time if you're truly prepared to welcome this divine connection into your life. The angels hear your declaration. The universe responds to your readiness. Your love story, more beautiful than you've imagined, is about to begin. Thank you for watching.